Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm very proud to have this wonderful time and tell who I am and tell WIWOM Engineers Association. I am Manuela Appendino, a president of WIWOM Engineers. My background involved during our last 13 years, but I started my path in biomedical engineering in Polytechnic of Turin. And after I finished my master in bioethics for health technology at the Faculty of Theology in Turin. My background involved me to operating room start as 13 years ago. But my main passion with STEM fields, as a STEM fields, involved me for a training program, European program with youth workers and with other colleagues in Europe with the same passions for STEM fields. And I obtained the first certification, like as a perspective on creativity and STEM educational fields. But now I am a president of WIWOM Engineers, a first association dedicated to young women in biomedical fields and young people in Italy. Currently, I am a collaborator for electrophysiology laboratory, like as a freelance in Piemonte. And I am a vice president of a Women's Council of the Piedmont region, a communication and social media expert and editorial designer. And the last but not the least, I am ambassador for a big project in Italy for STEM activities. And I promote Inclusione Donna, like as a big network that working with the other associations to promote empowerment with the other women professionals and Noi Rete Donne. I collaborating with the other chapter in Italy as Women in Engineering with IEEE, EAMBES, EAMBES, and ISET. My main areas of interest are so beautiful for me because now I try to explain my three main areas of interest. Start as bioengineering because my main passion involved in cardiovascular devices, like as a pacemaker or, for example, system of mapping in the heart. Because I studying a lot in the operating room, but my passions involve about artificial intelligence and machine learning in arrhythmias and cardiac electrophysiology and cardiac care equipment, because when we worked with usually during my activities, I promote my technical experience to help physicians to using other machinery, like as a radio frequency generator or stimulator for a operating room or polygraph, for example. The last but not the least is bioethics in healthcare. And the second area streams like as a science, technology, engineering, and art and mathematics involve me especially for different interests. The first is about inquiry-based science education, promotion international and cross-cultural cooperation, technology-based learning, and the third, gender equity, because I think in that is the most important for me and for my colleagues to treat gender and equality mainstreaming and promote Italy and Europe's cooperation, especially for global goals 2030. WIWOM Engineers is a project that started 6 years ago. During last year's was spring an association, and the main statement for us is a bioreplacement through the network, because the network is very, very, very important. for us. We Women Engineers is a non-profit association to promote the professional figure of the biomedical engineer in specialistic research and in biomedical industry through including young people. For us, it's very important to include young people. And the main objective of We Women Engineers is to improve the networking promotion in the biomedical engineering sector and decreasing gender gap in engineering fields. Was founded in 2021, but was born as social community in 2016 to promotion of issues related to innovation, design of medical devices, including biomedical software or ethics and bioethics, and including gender balance in relation to real career opportunities in the job market. Our members are different because We Women Engineers collaborate with the students, junior and senior engineers, and especially for a big collaboration with Inclusione Donna and Noi Rete Donne, with other 16 associations through Italy for equal opportunity in STEM. We working with three main goals. The goals can be divided in three different areas that promote our professionalism, our technical skills, for example. And the main goal is to increase our professional awareness, for example, and especially to raising awareness of the biomedical profession, including new and innovative fields of interest. The second is a gender equity awareness. And in this case, we work a lot to increase of awareness of the gender issue applied to the engineering sector. And third, involve about STEM careers awareness. And we working with other international network with other professors, for example, other university, to increase of awareness of the management of STEM careers in relation to their market potential. This is our best team. I working with them. We are 20. But our community involved 2,000 people. We stay in our social, in our official social media, and we have a website, official website, and promote with this activity, with this goal, with other association. And that can be divided into a little group and promote different missions. Our resources involve in different moments, in different relation with other association. And for example, we create, like as a team, different interviews, like as a biomedical story directly from other biomedical engineers with different areas of interest. We promote We Women Engineers Association by newsletter and promote our different steps every month. We wrote 200 blog articles only from biomedical interest, but including gender equity, gender opportunities, potential career in STEM fields. We promote and create a national collective survey, and we create a multidisciplinary blog called Trilogy that involve other professionals from bioengineering, nanotech, and neuroscience. We create an editorial with our community, Invisible Innovation, and we create our first book that called Il Cappello di Paglia. Create, the last but not the least, other courses, especially for bio-orientation activities for young people, for teenagers, for technical institutes. And we promote our social network and the big social network in Italy from gender equity directly with Ministra Bonetti for equal opportunities. We worked with other partners to create editorial campaign for young people, especially for orientation in biomedical engineering fields, and organization. We organized conferences, little events with other associations, and promote with directly contact offline talk or activities together, or a presentation of a book, etc. Why VVE? VVE is it's my dream. It's our dream because across VVE engineers we promote a really network that involve many young engineers to create a new roles for biomedical engineering fields. It's so important because especially for cover sustainable development of our global goal agenda of 2030, is important to create and involve and increasing our network. Our specific goals with especially with the EAMBES, and we honored to explain that to promote with the EAMBES interplay for tangible life balance in STEAM by reducing the possible time to achieve this condition, and support EAMBES in drafting a plan for proactively overcome any current balance gap. And then devise with the EAMBES officer or members for establishing dedicated schemes like as mentoring, travel scholarship, dedicated reports or publication for monitoring current gaps, and for defining an action plan that may be relevant for Europe, Europe Healthcare, Europe Research Organization, to achieve balance and overcome any barrier for fairness and quality. And the last, design a network of young professionals and take advantage of the real potential deriving from the network. And the last, it is time that men and boys recognize the part they must play in gender equality and join with the voices and action of the women and girls who are trying to reshape society in the interests of us all. Jimmy Carter, Manuela Appendino, thank you so much.